Conor McGregor facing make or break as legacy hangs in the balance ahead of Nate Diaz clash at UFC 202. Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz face off again at UFC 202 on Saturday. Diaz won the first bout via rear naked choke at UFC 196 in March. McGregor must exact revenge to remain the face of the company. Another defeat will end the mystique surrounding the Irishman. UFC 202, latest Conor McGregor vs Nate Diaz news and build-up. The UFC 202 press conference may have been a mess, but it made one thing very clear: Conor McGregor is more emotionally invested in this fight than any other of his career. Why? Because the Irishman knows exactly what is at stake when he enters the Octagon at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas on Saturday night. Going into their first bout, McGregor was riding a wave of momentum unprecedented in the world of mixed martial arts. On July 19, 2014, McGregor, in only his third UFC outing, headlined the now legendary show, The Ultimate Fighter, in his hometown of Dublin. The Notorious was greeted with a reception the like of which the promotion had never seen, and duly repaid his people with a clinical first-round TKO of Brazilian Diego Brandão. Grabbing the microphone he proclaimed, "We're not here just to take part, we're here to take over." And for the next 2 years, that's exactly what he did. Notching up a 6-fight winning streak, 6 of those via stoppage, the Dubliner mentally and physically dismantled the featherweight division, enthralling the masses in the process. He talked the talk and he walked the walk, and soon he was face to face with Jose Aldo, the pound-for-pound no one, in a Las Vegas arena awash with Irish flags. 13 seconds later, McGregor was the undisputed featherweight champion of the world, a star not only in the MMA world but across the globe. It seemed there was no end to the meteoric rise of Mystic Mac. That was until one of the UFC stalwarts decided he'd had enough. 10 days out, McGregor's plans for a second world title were scuppered as lightweight champ Rafael dos Anjos pulled out of UFC 196 with a broken foot. The show had to go on, and in came Stockton bad boy Nate Diaz for a welterweight, 1 weight class up from lightweight, 2 from featherweight, contest, McGregor standing by his promise to fight anyone, anywhere. A riveting week of trash talk culminated in Diaz shocking the world with a stunning second-round submission, and McGregor's air of invincibility was gone. However, those who thought the bubble had burst were wrong. McGregor took the loss on the chin, displaying the class of a champion and gaining even more fans in the process. The UFC is not like boxing. Sooner or later everyone loses, unless you're John Jones. The 28-year-old, moving up 2 weight classes, had taken a risk that other fighters simply do not take and was ready to go at it again in the way that Ronda Rousey was not. Greatness in sports, especially the fight game, is determined not just on how you win, but how you respond after losing too. Next time he'd be better prepared, more efficient and used to the added weight, he assured his fans. And as the company's top star, he's got another shot to rewrite the wrongs and avenge the defeat. But make no mistake about it, this time it is make or break. Another loss to Diaz and the aura will be gone. The Mayweather-style promotion skills that attracted the mainstream audience will no longer hold credence. The talk of being ahead of the game just won't hold up. The story of the all-conquering Irishman will be over. There are no excuses for McGregor this time around. He's had 18 weeks to prepare specifically for the bigger man, spending £230,000 on a camp made up of an all-star team of Olympic boxers, middleweights and grappling experts. If he loses, his welterweight experiment is officially over. He remains the featherweight champion and a big-money rematch with Jose Aldo is still on the horizon, at least that's according to Dana White. However, McGregor has been non-committal about defending his belt as doubts circulate over his ability to make the vicious 145 pounds weight cut again. His long-term future looks to lie in the lightweight division, 155 pounds, with a win against Diaz putting him right back in line for a shot at champion Eddie Alvarez, who has called for the winner of the showdown. A loss to no 4-ranked lightweight Diaz will leave McGregor staring at the mid-tier of the division, having to build his way back up again. His box office power will still be there, the charisma and explosive fighting style guaranteed to garner attention, but his ability to capture the imagination will never be the same. Achieve retribution and the Notorious will be right back to the position he has always seen himself, as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet. He'll be able to go after whatever division he wants, a Diaz trilogy, or a super fight with the likes of the legendary Georges St. Pierre reportedly returning. Regardless of the outcome on Saturday, the Irishman will remain a draw, having solidified his status as a crossover figure and one of the standout fighters of his generation. However, his position as the undisputed face of the promotion is certainly hanging in the balance.